Best of luck.
Alright, hello everyone and welcome. I'm freeland1787. I speedrun Castlevania game. I'm gonna do a Trevor only speedrun of Castlevania 3, so that means we're gonna go through the game without picking up any partners throughout the run. Start to end, and we're gonna kill Dracula. Kinda gives an experience more similar to Castlevania 1, the typical Castlevania 3 experience. Go for here for game over cancer. Start the game. Start with an intro cutscene. In this thing, we're gonna let it play out. So let's start the timer in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so we're playing. So Castlevania 3 in the Castlevania lore depicts the first encounter between the Belmonts and Dracula. Game gives you four different options for full character routes. You can recruit one of 3 characters, but we're gonna not do that. Trevor only, so we're gonna be using only the items, technique, the speedrunning tech that we can afford with Trevor Belmont. See where it takes us. There's a little bit. We're gonna grab the Holy Water sub-weapon. We're carrying that all the way through stage 9 because Holy Water, the most broken sub-weapon soon enough. Gonna hit candles and enemies with the Holy Water. We need to hit at least 10 sub-weapon in order to get a multiplier drop. And the multiplier will allow me to throw more of the Holy Waters. 2 on the screen, I can throw 2, 3, I can throw 3. For the most part, stage 1 is pretty trivial as a speedrun. Tech whatsoever. Complete major tech. But it's also used to build up the multiplier for the Holy Water, and we're going to carry a triple shot all the way through stage 9 before switching to a better sub-weapon for killing Drac. One of the dangers in this game as a speedrun is so far we haven't had a drop yet. But the enemies killed on certain frames can drop hearts or special items, and every time you get 5 of those drops, it will drop a sub-weapon. And in this game, a bad sub-weapon drop is a fate just as bad as death. Now we got our triple shot. Pretty much we've broken the game. Triple shot Holy Water. You'll see pretty soon why. Stupid here. I'm gonna set up our first boss fight. Golden Knight. We're gonna pelt him with Holy Water, and you saw how fast that kill was. Triple shot. And then we're gonna celebrate on his grave by a triple campfire. So after completing stage 1, we have branching pathways here. The only reason to go up to the clock tower is if you're doing a grand or an wrong warp any % run, but we're not doing that. We're gonna take the shortcut through the forest instead. Now here we're gonna get our first weapon drop, first enemy drop in the run. It's guaranteed. Certain enemies are more prone to dropping. Usually enemies that take multiple hits with the Holy Water. I think it's at least 3 hits with Holy Water on that stage, or a threat to drop stuff. Sub-weapon count is 1 going into the outer screen. It's a very dangerous room to be in if you're due for a sub-weapon drop, or if you get bad owl patterns. Try and avoid both. I managed to get through here without too many issues. That's the good news. Kept the Holy Water, didn't take too much damage. Didn't take any knockbacks. And actually I have extra health than on average. You hit 4 or 5 times in this on that screen. Opposed to the 3 times you saw right there. Your Belmont speedrunning tech is basically damage boost and kill things with Holy Water. So we're gonna take a bunch of damage boosts here. We're gonna Kill that bone pillar. Because I missed a damage boost. Skip the meat here and go into the end of stage 3. We have another branching pathway here. This is where the Alucard run will split away from everything else. We're going to take the upper pathway towards... continue the forest stage. Hopefully not get a drop. So what you saw me do right there was I used the whip to cancel the landing animation, although it was a little bit slow. That one, so I still took the time loss from that. That's our second drop. As I mentioned before, a certain enemy, it's I think it's based on the frame that you kill the enemy. Drop a heart, or multiplier, or a whip upgrade. Those are the special items that increase the count. Try and avoid killing spiders on that frame, hopefully. We're gonna head for the stage 3 boss. And also my least favorite boss in the run, Cyclops. This is pretty much the only part of the game that's RNG. Random. Only part of the game that's really random. In the charge. Oh, he decided to be a jerk. Get out the hammer attack and then use the holy one. Oh wait, I forgot to pick up the meat. Oh no, that's not good. Cyclops can be a jerk. And we're also screwed. Till stage 5. The result of dying. We're gonna try and get the top whip upgrade again. I need at least 8 hearts to grab that. I can get a whip upgrade on the next screen. I'm not gonna use the dagger to kill Cyclops. Fortunately, Cyclops took forever to charge and I had to make a contingency strat. I probably should have picked up the first. I think 3 more whip hits will kill him. We're definitely off schedule already. That's why the estimate set the 30. We'll have to suffer one stage of not having sub-weapons. The price you pay for bad laps. Alright, so at the end of stage 3, you kill the Cyclops, you can recruit Sypha, but we're gonna leave her behind. Gonna move on without her. Stage 4 is the ghost ships, where you see some of the attack in the... Pick up an axe here, because the axe is still a more preferred sub-weapon than the dagger stage. Like with the Holy Water, I'm gonna try and hit as many candles as enemies with it, because I get a triple shot before the mid-stage boss fight. Poke there. There should be enough candles between here and the Medusa fight to be... Oh. Missing every candle in the game right now. There's the double. Boost off this ghost here, instead of that skips taking the stairs, and the stairs are much slower. Oh, more mistakes were made.
Just want to say thank you to KLM1187 for the 1,000 bits.
Thanks. Alright. See how close we are to a triple. This candle. Plenty of hearts to pick up in this stage. I'm at liberty to hit every candle I want with the next There's the triple. Now I got the triple shot. That should at least allow me to stay afloat against. Otherwise, I would just do the holy water, quick kill, and pretty much every boss until. Should be able to pick up the holy water once again. So right here, we just got through a section of moving platforms. There, that's the major platform that comes in the Trevor only run. See it here in stage 7. Otherwise, it's mostly just jumping over pits and not. Alright, that takes care of Medusa. Wanted to make sure I didn't make any extra mistakes. The fight was a little bit not used to having the axe this deep into the run. Care of these dual hands here, the drop count. Fortunately, the drop count resets, so that's actually the first. Ready. That enemy apparently. Now we got seesaw platforms. In the previous section you had elevator platforms, so now we got seesaw. Seesaw platforms on this stage are more difficult in the Grand Run, but we're not picking up through them. This screen right here can be particularly dangerous because we have birds. And birds are really awful in this. Fortunately, that bird decided to behave. I'm gonna opt out of the skeleton. I have less than optimal sub-weapon setup. Make sure I can avoid as much damage as possible. Can't take another hit. It's crouch on the platform, we're gonna whip Cyclops. I can take one hit from the Cyclops, but be careful. Take a second. Oh, Cyclops a jerk. What's new? That's Cyclops 2 Freeland 0, by the way. Keeping score. Probably would have been a good idea to pick up the meat. First screen after Medusa, but I decided to risk it and no biscuit. Fortunately. Be able to pick up an axe and double though. So we can recover some. Of course, in this stage, the damage scales up from 2 to 3. I only have, with 13 health, I can only take 4 hits before I'm in danger. We're in better shape. We can just whip down Cyclops at this point. Make that Cyclops 2 Freeland. Forgot about the last. And we're gonna finish with this stage with Trevor Belmont about to throw his fastball. Alright, stage 4, we're going to stage 5. Get past the first section of stage 5, I think I'll be able to resume that area between stage 3 and 4 if you don't have the right sub-weapon. Get off track quite a bit, especially if you don't do. And unfortunately, I missed the damage boost. Oh no. There we go, that's what I'm supposed to do there. Fortunately, it looks like I'm on my last life already. Not expecting this to happen. To get the holy water and 5B as usual. Axe Knight. He threw me the low axe. I can take a damage boost here when he throws the high axe. I get at least one whip upgrade here. Pick up the holy water. I took another damage. I'm sorry, I am not having a good run. So we're now in an auto scroller here. If there are any donations you read, I'm just gonna kill these spear knights for a multiplier. Or next candle should drop a triple. Right here. I'm gonna grab an extra big heart here because I'm gonna be throwing a lot of holy water in 5C. I don't have enough health. I'm damage boost available to me. Well, I think I'm due for a weapon drop. Alright, I can only afford to take one more hit. Careful here. It's a slower strat, but I can just wait underneath the fireballs. Also save health, it's just it loses. Lose 5 or 6 seconds, but it ensures that you're not in a do or die situation with the birds on that last screen. Now we got Frankenstein's monster. If you thought he was easy to kill in CV1, he's even easier in CV3. Same idea, except in CV3 the damage stacks. Holy water. The fight's even faster. Should be back to normal. Should be back to normal. Holy water, triple shot, going into stage 6. Well, stage 6 is one stage where a lot of things can... A lot of mini bosses like Axe Knights, Bone Pillars. And then plenty of enemies that can drop a sub-web. Throw the runoff one. Be careful. I'm not sure what my drop count is, which is a terrifying thought when you enter this stage. Alright, that fisherman tried to spawn underneath. Didn't get the damage boost. Unfortunately, so I'll have to take a slower damage boost and boost off the bone pillars. Oh, picked the dagger. Fortunately, there's a holy water drop here. I'm gonna grab it. Unfortunately, I'm not afforded the luxury of being able to. Wait, I don't know why I threw that. Bring it. Alright, got the triple shot back. Oh, my heart. Actually, no, the heart count's fine. Pick a big heart. Go. Okay, that was a lucky break. I thought I was dead. when I forgot what I was supposed to do there. Since I got the knife drop on the previous section, count reset to 0, and of course it's already 2. Actually, I already cycled through all of them. At least I'll start stage 7 with a count of 0. Now we're at the stage 6 boss, Hydra, two-headed Hydra. If I get the... Nope, didn't get the 2 cycle. Got the quicker kill on the 3rd cycle. So I'll take it. That fight can go out of hand if you mess up. Especially if you have low health. Gotten to the point where the run gets serious. Stage 7. This is the only hard skip. This is the only skip that can be considered hard. Seconds. Gonna wait for this elevator. We're gonna skip this entire section here by using the elevator platform and carefully timing out a jump. And we got it. Didn't take damage from the bone pillar either. Bonus. The elevator skip looks difficult at first, but it's pretty easy to get if you practice it enough. In this bone pillar room. We also get to count to 5 again. Just not. Due for a drop, so I gotta be careful. Heart and health situation is pretty good. Need to make sure I have at least 7 health before leaving the screen. Gotta tank 1 hit for the boss fight. Oh. 1 pixel short. Hopefully, later on the screen I don't have that same problem. Or the seesaw platforms from stage 4 are back. I got the 5 pixel jump. I was worried I was gonna miss it because I've been playing sloppy so far. Watch out for drops, especially since I think I count as 4. Doing some fancy footwork here. There's no manipulation. Although the game does respond. Game does respond. It's got another auto scroller here. This time it goes top to bottom. The danger in this thing is if you get caught too high, you can actually get killed by the ceiling in the auto scroller. But now we're done with stage 7. We just have the boss to deal with. More like bosses. If you remember the Spirit Flame from stage 4, he's back, and got another buddy with him. Fight, except we got pretty much the same fight as stage 4. Oh. I did the Cyclops setup. I'm gonna die from it. Well, at least I got an extra life for that. Time my jump pretty. Oh boy. Got 1 life left, make it count. And I'm doing a terrible job at that. Alright, so you get to see the back of what happened to something that was wrong. Okay. Long whip upgrade back, and we're gonna grab this cross. That's pretty much all I have available to me. I need to make sure I don't screw up. Because if I die again, it's a game over. Then the game over will send me back to the very beginning of the stage. Fortunately, the mummy, with this strategy, the mummies actually have a blind spot, and that's where I'm standing now. We got Cyclops. Yay. Alright, we're in the clear. We get hit by the Leviathan guard. Alright, we're good. As long as you do the fight right, it's big problem. Alright, so we're now at the point where all the routes meet up stage 8. We're gonna jump over the deck. Don't take a hit there. We're gonna have to swap out the cross sub weapon before the end of the stage because our little buddy Death here is immune to crosses in this game. Fortunately, there is holy water available. We're gonna just throw crosses at things. A good tried and true strategy. And down. We're gonna swap out the cross for the axe though. Easier to manage with the axe, and I've actually practiced the axe strat. And of course I get a cross back. What are the odds? The axe to boost. Walk right through the axe knight. And get past the blob. And we're on the crumbling bridge before death. Got to get a multiplier. Take a big heart here. Could have picked up a multiplier in the block of the wall, but I'm not thinking properly apparently right now. Alright, that was pretty good for a single shot. Now we're in Death's second phase. Death's second phase is immune to cross, otherwise it would take... Otherwise it would take it into... Take it into the death fight. Like I'm doing a backup run with CV1. Death's second phase reflects crosses. Doesn't do damage, so I have to switch out the sub-weapon. Alright, good. We're gonna get a double shot here. The double shot pretty much allows me to deflect all these. So this is Fleeman Alley, Castlevania 3 edition. This screen is just as easy to navigate as CV1 if you have Holy Water and a multiplier. Although in CV1 you're the birds are much more far spread out and you can do that room with a single shot. Coming up on the more difficult section of the game, hopefully we'll get through there. Going 9-1 without Holy Water is scary. First room. Extra careful here. Take the damage. Alright, I'm gonna let the bone pillar shoot off. Be careful to avoid a triple shot drop. run. I want to keep a double shot for multiplier manipulation later in the game. True. Take the meat after the auto scroll because 9-4 can beat, and I don't want to. What happens when I? And since I already have holy water, I can skip grabbing that holy water and that top right candle. Move on. I'm just gonna take care of these skeletons, just whip. Scroller. Up and down. Scroller. Like stage 5. I'm gonna grab the, like I said before, I'm gonna grab the meat out of here because I want to have full health for 9-4 because 9-4 can be pain. You got birds and fishmen. Patterns can be quite problematic if you're not on the lookout for them. Or doing a PB attempt I'd actually go in full. Shouldn't be risking throwing holy water at things because the triple shot might drop and ruin my plans for stage A. Birds, 2 birds here, 2 birds to the other side of the room. We want a fishman that can spawn the. Oh, and of course, as soon as I mentioned triple shot, I hit it. I'll take 1 hit though. Worst case scenario with the triple shot. I just had to do a slower manip in the final stage to get a double shot. Takes care of everything. A little bit slow, but can never be safe enough in that. Coming up on the end of stage 9, thankfully. We'll take care of this boss. This is a doppelganger. Barely see him on the screen because I'm just stun locking with holy water. I'm letting the holy water stack melt him. We're on the final stage, and we're going to give Dracula the being he is, trying to destroy humanity. I'd already had the triple shot. I can't manipulate a multiplier drop with the axe, so I would have done so up there, but we don't have that. So at the minimum, I'll try to manipulate a double shot axe. That'll allow me to do a slower, but a slower version of the ideal Drac, slightly slow. Drac kill. Be okay on hearts. We're past the auto scroll. I'm gonna take it safe. And there's our final drop. It wouldn't have mattered if I picked it up. Switching out sub-weapons anyway. Pick up the axe here and we're gonna start the count. 10. Gotta pick up the axe for sure. 1, 2. There's enough enemies for me to hit. Though I might not have enough hearts. I actually thought about going. I actually had the pattern to do a cycle skip on the pendulum, but I don't trust my ability to fight Drac. Full health. I'll eat the 6 seconds. Final confrontation with Drac. Question will be if I have enough hearts. So I should have enough. Counts 5, this will be 7. Alright, yeah, that's enough heart. Wait. Oh, I missed one. think I forgot to hit the bat with the axe. There's our double. We'll go for optimal Drac kill. And I missed an axe, so that means it's gonna be damaged 1 cycle. Now we're in Drac phase 2. Try and eliminate his head so he doesn't spin on us. Yeah, sometimes the game will eat your input. Try and do a quick jump. So now Dracula's come back and he's a giant bird demon shooting lasers that lag the game. And I'm not gonna get the 1 cycle. I don't die. This is gonna be a 3. Oh, I'm dead. Boy. Alright, so that's 4 deaths in the run, I believe. Alright, we'll get the meat. Have full health. Hopefully that spider doesn't respawn. And since I clearly don't have enough hearts, we're just go. Try and farm a double shot. My count towards the next multiplier is 1, so I can go up and down. I think I'll go down, up and down 3 times. I have enough hearts to deal with Drac. Not the worst feeling is running out of hearts when you're fighting Drac 3. Hitting him with a whip is hard. That's the hard kind. It rips 1 cycle. Still got it. Or 1 sec. Alright, on to phase 2. Again. And the game ate my input again. It happens. Back to phase 3. Tricky part of phase 3 is not only the lasers, but the moving platforms. Alright, now he's dead. Despite the sloppiness in the run, we still managed to 1 CC this game at least. Despite being on game over alert as early stage, and that's time. Mention that the orb is the final. I didn't say I was gonna have. Anyway, that's Castlevania 3. That's the Trevor only run, and he stands on the cliff alone. No one there to comfort him. Anyway, thanks for Strizer for organizing the marathon, having me on here. Having the Castlevania 3 speedrun on here.